Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today we are continuing the Tinkle Double Double Digest number 6. So let's start. So last time we finished till the cat in the tandoor. So let's start from there. A superb trick. Where does Nazruddin Hujja live? Third house after the next right turn. Who are you, by the way? I am a traveler. Nasruddin's cousin asked me to deliver this duck to him. I'll hang around Nasruddin's house. He is bound to cook that duck for lunch, and I must think of getting into his house so that I can enjoy it. Nasruddin Hujja, yes, your cousin from the neighboring town has sent you this duck. Thank you so much. Oh, come in. Please do. You must. Please do. Oh, come in. Please do. You must join me for lunch. Thanks a lot, Uja, but I must be going. I'm in a bit hurry. I must reach the next town before dusk, but do drop by sometime. Wife, cook this delicious duck for lunch, just as I thought. Now to think of a plan to get in. I have it. And just as Hujja's wife was about to serve the first course, knock knock. Who could this be? I'll see. Who are you? I am a friend of your cousin who sent you this duck. Oh, really? Oh, then please come in and have some duck soup. It worked. That was pretty neat. I no reason why should I try doing the same thing. Knock knock. I'm a friend of your friend of your cousin who sent you this duck. A friend of my cousin's friend? Are you? Please come in. These two are out to trick me, but I'll get even. Take a seat. I'll get you some soup. There. Please begin. This soup is so diluted. Since you are the friend of my cousin, I've served you the soup of the duck he sent me. Poof! This just plain hot water. And since you are the friend of my cousin, I give you the soup of that same duck. So that was actually, a comedy, a joke. So let's go to the next story. That was the first one. Shadow play. Phew, I'm tired. I'll sit in the shade of that tree for a while. Hey, you can't sit there. Why not? I am not on your property. This is public lane. I don't care. This tree is mine. When Popatel owns a tree, he owns its shade too. So this is the famous Messiah Popatel. I'll teach him a lesson. Well, you own the tree, but the shade is outside your compound. So why don't you sell me the shadow? I'll give you 50 rupees. Done. Look here. I want an official receipt stating that I'm the owner of the tree shadow. Of course, that's no problem. Popatel went into the house and returned. Here is the document. And here's your money. The next day, hey, why are you climbing the fence? Well, if you will notice, the shadow now in your compound, and since I am the owner of the shadow, I go wherever it goes. Eh? After some time, how dare you sit on my table? You are forgetting that I am the owner of the shadow, and the shadow is here, and so am I. And the owner of the shadow went wherever his property moved. Ugh. So he got angry. Popatel got angry. So let's see what he did. Till the next day of Popatel's daughter's engagement. Oh no. Hey you, get up. Eh? Wait a minute. What did you do that for? Just who you are. Well, you were trespassing on my property. Your property? Yes, I'm the owner of... Shut up. Come with me. Listen, you have got to sell me back the shadow. I'm not selling. I'll give you 500 rupees. Make it 1,000 and it's a deal. Yes. Anything. Here's the money. Anything here's the money. Just clear out before you wreck my daughter's engagement. Thanks. Popatel went back. Who was that? Nobody, just a madman. Well, I hope I've taught Popatel a lesson. So that was the shadow play. So let's go to the next story. Why the baby says goo goo. The Penobscot Indians once had a great big chief. He was as vain as he was. I am the greatest chief there is, the greatest of all. There is no chief greater than me. There is no one in the world who can make people obey me the way I do. Oh, there's a big chief. Who said that? I did. And who in this world is greater chief than my grandmother? If you come to my little home, I'll show you. Come to my home at noon tomorrow. Very well, grandmother. I shall come at noon tomorrow. And so the next morning the chief woke up early and did his exercise because he was to meet someone who his old woman had said was greater than him. And then after breakfast he put on his finest clothes, donned with his hair with the biggest and best eagle and hawk feathers, put on his baubles and bangles, and set out to meet the old woman just before noon. At noon, he was at the old woman's door. I've come, grandmother. Show me the one who is greater than me. Come in, O chief. Where is the great chief you spoke of? Has he not arrived yet? Oh no, he is very much here. Look, this is the great chief I was talking about. What do you mean? He is just a baby. Are you making a fool of me? How can you play a trick like that on me, oh grandmother? The chief's loud voice frightened the baby and wah! Suddenly the chief felt helpless. Wah! Ooh! Then peekaboo, peekaboo, don't cry baby. Wah! Here's a eagle feather for you, little one. Wah! Tickle tackle tack, dack pling tingling. Wah! But the baby would not stop. So he was very confused what to do next. After a long time, there's grandmother. He stopped crying. Goo, glug, glug, goo, goo. Isn't he the greatest chief? What do you mean? To please him, even you, the great chief, had to tickle and fondle him, give him all your attention. Didn't he really make you obey him? I guess so. Remember, big chief, in my home and in every home, the baby is the greatest chief. You're right, grandmother. I feel humbler now. Goo goo. There. That's the victory cry of the greatest chief. And since then, babies are all around the world say goo goo to show that they are the greatest chief. So this happened to me is the next story. This true life story has been sent by Rajib Sinha of Burdwan. So let's read his story. When I was 11 years old, I went to our village Krishna Nagar in Burdwan district. One night we had all gone to bed around 10 o'clock. After some time I was awakened by a soft sound, tick tick dum dum. I was afraid and called out to everyone in the house. Suddenly a huge man entered in the room with a knife in his hand. We were trembling with fear. The man talked sharply and asked us for the keys. My grandfather gave them to him in fear. Suddenly, a thought struck me. When the man was busy stealing, I thought that he could be a man from our village. There was a pen on the table. I took the pen and quickly splashed some ink on the thief's shirt. The thief didn't know. Next day, we found the man with ink on his shirt. The thief was caught and the village congratulated everybody. The thief was caught and I was congratulated by everybody in the village. So this was the 4 stories of the Tinkle Double Double Digest number 6. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.